Just recording.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, right? How was your day?
It was a good day, man.
Fuck.
No, you can just act normal.
You been acting weird, bro.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Like, how was it?
Bro, honestly, man, just trying to like get like used to this fucking, like, just like new people, man. They can be assholes.
So it's what? It's been like a week since you've been here?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, fuck. A week and a half, man.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed I didn't give myself a little bit more time before moving down here.
Yeah.
Like a week to just kind of unwind and stuff, but that's kind of my fault because I'm like trying to save my vacation time for an actual vacation, even though I know that's not really like realistic.
Yeah.
But
What made you want to come to LA like, in the first place?
you know, coming down here a lot, like while I was like living in Seattle, and I think at the time I felt maybe like kind of uninspired, and I feel like maybe I moved to Seattle to run away from some problems, and I met a lot of dope people out there, but it just like I didn't find that like fulfillment. But every time I'd come down to LA and visit you and visit Chris and shit, and you know, just hang out and go to wherever the hell we'd go to eat, or you know, the bar sinister.
Oh yeah, Bar
It's just like it's just always a good time, you know, like, and it's like that stuff was kind of in Seattle, but the vibe was different. You
Okay,
know?
what was Seattle's vibe like?
To be honest, man, like I guess, I mean, it was cool. People were just a little bit more colder in Seattle, you know.
Yeah.
Like I had my close friends and homies, but when it came to like meeting new people or just like conversating with somebody outside for the for the hell of it, it's like people weren't as warm. And I'm not saying people in LA are like particularly warm, but I'm like, yeah, this is my home. I'm from here, you know. I'm from California, LA. I can relate to people a little bit more easy.
Yeah.
But
How long were you in Seattle for?
3 years, almost 3 years actually.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, man. Like moved
A long
there.
time.
Yeah, dude. Moved there in February 2016, and at first I thought I was just gonna be there for a month because I was going through a breakup.
Yeah.
And then
Where are you originally from again?
Turlock.
Well.
Yeah, Central Valley, man. Central California.
Oh, okay.
Fucking farm town.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, man, and you know, growing up in a small town, as you know, kind of gets to you after a while.
Yeah.
You know, where you either become like super stagnant or you become like eager to leave.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you become eager to leave because you believe that there's no opportunity there. And for some people there is, you know, it just depends on like what you're into. Like if you're a family man, if you want to like just have like a family and shit, and you want to work in agriculture, like that's the perfect place for you. And I know a lot of people that are happy with that, you know?
Like actually on a farm.
Yeah, like on a farm or on a ranch or in an orchard, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that's the only industry, but like that's one of the main industries, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you think about like the Midwest or even some parts of the East Coast where people like just work factory jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what's there, right? That's how they can make money, and that's kind of all they know. And I mean, some people are happy with that, you know? But me, man, that's not me, man.
Yeah. What's your background like? Your family? Like, where's your family originally from?
Michigan,
Well, right on.
ironically, right?
No way.
Yeah, my mom's from Michigan, my grandmother and grandfather from Texas,
Okay.
and grandpa worked at General Motors, did the factory life, and then said fuck the snow and moved to California. He's coming down, moving to California, right, with my family, my mom and my uncles and stuff, right? They're all like young kids.
Yeah.
And yo, like on the way to California, they find a bunch of like clothes or suitcases that were abandoned on the side of the road.
Uh-huh.
And in one of the suitcases is like $10,000.
No way.
Yeah, 10K.
What?
Straight up, dude. Like they were moving out here with like really nothing, honestly. Like I think they were gonna stay with one of like my grandma's family members because they just had to get out of Michigan, and they find a suitcase with 10K in it, and are able to like get their own house and like kind of like get a foot in the door, right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that crazy, dude? How the universe works sometimes. Like
That's amazing.
yeah,
10K cash.
10K cash, man. But you know, obviously that when you have 6 kids, that doesn't.
But that was
It doesn't
back
last.
in the day,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly. I mean, well, 80s.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, man, my grandpa had like an aneurysm at one point, and he like lost his memory and shit. And so my mom kind of grew up like I don't know, without like any guidance really. So she was kind of a rebel,
Yeah.
and that's when she fucking had me, man. 15 years old though.
Wow.
Yeah, man. No rules, you know? So she's just like having a baby at 15.
Where's your dad from?
My dad's from Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Which part?
He's from Oaxaca.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So his story's pretty cool too. Like he came up here when he was 17 and was like, I have to come up here because I got to make money. You know what I mean? I got to take care of the fam down in Mexico. And he like crawls through a tunnel at the border and gets picked up with my uncle, and then like just finishes up high school and like works in the fields and shit, and eventually obviously has a baby with my mom, and it's kind of a fuck up, but then has a couple other kids. Eventually like actually finds a pretty good job and becomes a citizen, man, and you know, buys a house, buys 2 houses actually, like really like does the American dream thing, man. But
He did it.
yeah, man. But you know, obviously having young ass parents, man, has its ups and has its downs.
Oh, for sure, dude.
You know, like you're all kind of growing up together. We have a tight relationship now. Though.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking clean. Bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But
What's your goals down here in LA?
I think first things first, man, is to just have a better routine, have better structure in my life.
Yeah.
You know, like I kind of like the routine right now. I mean, the job routine is one thing, but like just having like a 9 to 5, believe it or not, is like very important to me.
Yeah.
Because like there was a time where I was doing like, you know, evening shifts, morning shifts, weekends, all this other shit. So just having kind of like a regular 9 to 5 is pretty.
It's not. No, it gives you.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it totally. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm like, fuck. After I get done with work, I have all this time to just do my own thing. You know, like make dinner or like go for a jog or. So I'd say like, I don't know, like just being more comfortable in my own like space is important down here in LA. You know, like obviously just living with you and not having hella roommates is dope. Like
Yeah.
I'll finally be able to have just more privacy, you know. But yeah, man, the goals in LA are kind of just better myself mentally, physically, emotionally, and do that through, I guess, just like self-reflection. You know, not saying that I couldn't do that in Oakland, but I was, as you know, like too distracted by other shit.
Yeah, did you ever see yourself here, like, would you say, like, 4 years ago you would see yourself in LA?
Dude, I saw myself here, bro, like back in when I was 18 years old.
Wow.
When I was 18, man, as you know, dude, like, I was like trying to be a rapper and shit, like seriously. And my homie, who was like my producer at the time, had an interview down here.
Oh, yeah, you were saying.
And yeah, man, and I didn't have any money, I didn't have anything, but he was like, yo, like, come with me down to LA. And I have a fucking interview at a studio, and then like just come with me, just you know, just in case they want to like you know hear who I'm working with. And I was like, I was so excited, dude. And I go with him to the studio, dude. And I can't remember the name of the studio, but it's a really fancy one. And they actually had like Sean Kingston in the studio at that time.
Yeah.
And the guy that's like interviewing him or whatever comes out to the lobby to meet me, you know, and was like, you know, your buddy's pretty talented, like. Yada yada yada. What do you do? And I'm like, oh, I'm a rapper. And at the time, it's just like, you know, you're just a kid rapper. You know, you don't really have any bars. And I remember like freestyling for him, and he's like, yo, he's like, that's pretty good. Like, keep it up, man. And I was like, yo, what if was like, you know, out of a movie, I was like, yo, what if I just walk into an office right now and jump on the desk and start rapping? He was like, yeah, you'll never have a shot ever in Hollywood if you do some shit like that.
Wow.
And he's like, you gotta pay your fucking dues like the rest of these people, you know?
Fuck yeah.
But anyway, like at that time, dude, like coming to LA when I was 18, you know, it was like,
Yeah, keep doing your thing.
it was like a, I don't know, man, it was like a movie, you know? And now I'm here, you know? Yeah.
What's some advice you would give like someone who's from that same area you're from? You know, now that you're in LA and like you're doing it really big.
Honestly, man, just determination, you know what I mean? Like, I hate when people make excuses, you know, and they're like, oh, I don't have enough money, or like, oh, I don't have my career figured out. Like, fuck that shit, dude. Like, all that, like, you can do anything you want to do, man. You just have to have, like, the will to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's super cliche, but like that, it's simple as that, man. Like if I can do it, like literally anybody can do it. You know, I've lived in Seattle, I've lived in Oakland, I'm here in LA, I own a car, I have a good job, I never went to college, I never had money growing up, you know? And it's like if I can do that, and if I can like be successful in the sense that I'm not like on the streets or I'm not like in debt or anything like that, then anybody can fucking do it, man.
Anybody could do it.
So here I am in LA, getting cleaned up.
Where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Let's just say 3 years.
Well, you know, I'm gonna do LA for a few years, man. I'm gonna learn some Spanish. I'm gonna build some connections here. Hopefully, get in the best shape of my life, as Alex likes to call it.
Yeah.
And then with all of that, take everything I've learned here, go down to Mexico for a year, live on my family's like land down there,